All right, we're going to take a look at an example here of adding mixed numbers together. Now I'm going to use one that already has common denominators, as that's the lesson that I'm going through right now. But the process of adding definitely does deal with common denominators in the end. So make sure that you're getting to that point. Now, this example here, we have 1 1/4 plus 2 1/4. We have two mixed numbers in here. And in many cases, we would tell you, like, let's switch them to improper fractions. Okay, so that would be usually the first step that we would do when we're looking at solving a fractional question, dealing with adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. And it would look like this. Okay? Switching them to improper fractions, we'd have 5/4 plus 9/4 is equal to 14/4. Now we can simplify this and it becomes 7/2, which if we want to switch it back into a mixed number would become 3 1/2. But you may want to add mixed numbers, and I'm going to go through the process of doing that right now. Step number one that we're going to look at here is adding the fractions together. So that's going to be 1/4 plus 1/4, which gives us 2/4. Well, that's a half. Okay, so there's our fractions. When we add our fractions together, we're going to get a half. The next thing we're going to do is add our whole numbers together. So that would be 1 plus 2. That gives us 3. So now we have a whole number total and a fraction total, and we put that back together and get a total answer of 3 1/2. So add together the whole numbers, add together the fractions, put that value all back together, and that's going to give us our new mixed number, or our sum in this case. Let's look at another example here that has a little bit of extra that goes as a part of it. So we have 1 2/5 plus 1 4/5. Now again, we could change these into improper fractions, add them together, and we're going to get our answer of 16/5, which we can make into a mixed number of 3 1/5. But if you like to just add mixed numbers, again, start with the fractions. 2/5 plus 4/5 equals to 6/5. Now you'll notice that that happens to be an improper fraction. Now we don't want improper fractions when it comes to a mixed number, so we actually have to switch this back into a mixed number, and it becomes 1 1/5. All right, second step, we're going to add our whole numbers. Well, in the first two, we have 1 and 1, but now we have another whole number right there, that extra 1. So we actually have 3 1s, which we're going to add together, and we're going to have 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Now that gives us a 3 as a whole number and a 1/5 as a fraction, and our answer becomes 1/5. So you notice we're getting the same answer by doing improper as well as mixed. You can choose, at least in my class, I have no problem if you choose one way or the other. Just make sure that we're following the steps in the correct manner.